Okay, so welcome to Thursday, April 21st, 2020. We are on page 169. You have to put in all this information, including the Roman numerals, odd, even numbers, that sort of thing. And it's going to be a tough one. We're going to split it up into 2 days, okay? So the first word is the word magnificent. What's the word? Exactly. Magnificent. All right. Magnificent, great synonym for extraordinary, remarkable, exceptional, wonderful, incredible, phenomenal, all those juicy, juicy words that color up our lives. Fantastic, unforgettable, unbelievable, sensational, spectacular, superb, splendid, wondrous, marvelous, and so on and so astonishing. All right. Magnificent. All right. So let's go. Magnificent. We use k. So let's go. Magnificent. Magnificent. All right. And I see a rule here. That's right. Good old rule 2. Soft C when followed by Y, I, or E. Okay. Now the next word, splendid is a great synonym. The next word is the word wretch. What's the word? Exactly. Wretch. Wretch. Think of Ebenezer Scrooge. The Grinch is another wretch. A miserable, mean, nasty type of a person. She's a real wretch. He's a real wretch. Now, of course, they had a change of heart, but they were acting, and you've probably heard the word wretched. They were acting in a wretched manner towards people. Wretch. Okay, so we're going to need two hands for this. Okay, a mean, miserable, nasty person. I don't know who that is. It must be some sort of wretch who's trying to interrupt my spelling lesson right now. Okay, so let's go. Wretch. R-E-Ch. Wretch. R-E-Ch. All right, so let's go. R-E-Ch. Wretch. Don't forget to cross your T. We have two things to mark up, so let's go. Great. Underline the R and the Ch. 3-letter Ch. Wretch. Mean, miserable, nasty individual. Okay. The next word is the word educate. What's the word? Beautiful. Educate. What a magical and wonderful word that is. What a magnificent word that is. To educate yourself is to learn, right? It's to get knowledge. It's to gain knowledge and all of those beautiful things. You know what education means, okay? The pursuit of knowledge. Educate. So let's go. I am going to educate myself, said the child, about the science of viruses so I can help cure diseases like Louis Pasteur and Edward Jenner and Jonas Salk. Educate. Let's go. Educate. All right, that's number 3. Let's go. Educate. Educate. All right. We have 3 things to mark up. So let's go. Great. Underline the U, the A, and the silent E twice. Draw an arrow back. You know the rest. The you can say you at the end of a syllable. You got it. Good old reliable rule 4. Educate. Okay. The pursuit of knowledge, the pursuit of learning. Now, when you educate yourself about things, you get yes, exactly, education. And again, we know the suffix tion means full of, literally full of, educate. Education, let's go. Education. Education. All right. I don't know why this is happening. All right, so let's go. Education. I think that's happening because my body is blocking the light. My head is blocking the light. Education. All right, so Board of Education, Department of Education. Okay, so let's go. Underline the U, the A, and the sh. Good. The U can say you at the end of a syllable. Of course, that's good old reliable rule 4. The A can say A, same thing. But again, notice education, we drop the silent E, so that is rule 13. All right, rule 13. And what do we do with these 2 words? Beautiful. Okay. Now, the next word is one of the greatest words, in my opinion, in any language. It's the word individual. What's the word? Exactly, individual, which really means single, unique, lone, sole, independent, separate. The strongest man is he who stands most alone. In other words, each of us are born to be an individual. No two people are alike. It's like, and no two snowflakes are alike. No two sets of fingerprints are alike. They are individual. They are unique to you or to that snowflake or to your fingerprints. But the most individual thing you have is your mind. And that's our weapon. That's our tool of survival. Okay? Individual. So the strongest man who's he who stands most alone. Think about the image of Ruby Bridges. Yes, she was surrounded by those 4 federal marshals, but she was alone. She was by herself. That individual changing things. Okay? Standing alone. Individual. Yes, we know she had help from her family and support, but in the end, she had to face it herself. Individual. Let's go. Individual. Individual. Okay, so let's go. Individual. And a lot of you are saying, how come you didn't dot the I in some of them? I did that on purpose, okay? Don't forget to dot your I, dot your I. Okay, believe it or not, in this incredible word of 5 syllables, we only have one thing to mark up. Yes, underline the U. You can say you. Great. Rule 4. All right. And the last word for this particular set is the word volunteer. What's the word? Beautiful. We've all heard the word volunteer before, especially nowadays with what's going on with COVID virus. Okay, but to volunteer is to give your time to something. Like you might volunteer to clean your room. Yeah, I know a lot of you don't like to do that. But it's to give your time to a cause, something important like helping people in need right now. So many people are suffering and people are donating blood, or if they've already had the COVID virus, they're getting tested so their antibodies can help people fight it, right? Okay, you might volunteer, you give to a cause or to study. I'm going to volunteer my time to learn another language, okay? Or an experiment. I'll be the guinea pig in the experiment. I'll volunteer to do that. So a lot of times in class, we'll say, who's going to go first? Who's going to volunteer? Okay? So again, volunteering, give of your time. You might want to help people or support your friends or be the first to do something. Volunteer. Let's go. Volunteer. Double E. So let's go. Volunteer. Volunteer. Okay? And believe it or not, we only have one thing to mark up. Beautiful. Underline the double E. All right, so let's go over these words. Okay? So let's go. This keeps going out of focus. Volunteer. Volunteer. And that's because I'm going to keep blocking the light. Okay. Individual. Individual. Education. Education. Educate. Educate. Whoops. Wretch. Magnificent. Magnificent. And I expect not wretched sentences, but magnificent sentences, because you've all gotten a great education. You love to educate yourself. I expect individual, unique, special, singular, single, independent, and unrepeatable sentences. Okay, good luck.